Minnesota Wild return home finally after a couple of weeks, 7-game road trip. They host the defending Stanley Cup champion Washington Capitals. Say that again. Defending Stanley Cup champion Washington Capitals. Does not get old, especially if you're myself. But Washington Capitals coming into this game, they have lost 4 of their last 6 games. Not playing really good hockey right now. Struggle for them early on this season as they're 6th or 7th in the Metropolitan Division. They have not gotten good goaltending this season. Braden Holtby only a .900 save percentage coming into this game. In their last 4 games, though, goaltending hasn't really been the problem for Washington. It's starting to look like that's turning around. So don't sleep on the goaltending here tonight, whether it's Holtby or Phoenix Copley in the net. Another key for Minnesota will be staying out of the penalty box. Washington, as always, has a very lethal power play, second best in the league at just over 31%, even though the Wild have the 4th best penalty kill in the National Hockey League. They have gotten burned time and time again by the Washington Capitals. Why? Well, they have this guy named Ovechkin. He's pretty good, especially on the power play. You crunch the numbers on Ovechkin. In 14 games against the Minnesota Wild in his career, he's got 15 goals and 10 assists. That's nuts. 25 points in 14 games. This guy always takes the Wild to town on game days. It's nuts every time. He's good for at least 1 goal. Just put money on it. Just bet somebody. You'll make money on it. I guarantee it. Watch, I'll be wrong tonight. Also for Washington, Evgeny Kuznetsov just had a 6-game point streak snapped on Sunday, but again, don't sleep on him. He leads the Capitals in points this year. Very solid hockey player. And for Minnesota, a couple players to kind of keep your eye on. Obviously, Mikael Granlund, points in 13 of his last 14 games, and he has a very sustainable shooting percentage of over 27%. So when the guy shoots, puck's going in the net. So again, very sustainable. Another guy looking at Charlie Coyle has points in back-to-back games. Hopefully, you can make that a third here tonight if you're a Wild fan. Getting Coyle to start scoring points more consistently has been troublesome here during his time in Minnesota. So hopefully, he can start keying together a nice little point streak here. So those are some things I'm kind of looking out for here tonight. We will have a recap after the game. It's a nice 7 p.m. start. So that's a huge relief after that long road trip. So we will chat with you after the game. Later.